We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. We'll have Diamond Dynasty Championship Series action between the Bomb Squad and the Jaguars. It'll be fun watching these two swing it all series long. And we are underway here this evening as the first pitch misses for ball one. To first, Rizzo is there. The tag, and he is out. At the plate, Big Daddy Justice, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Arrieta's got his target. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard towards center, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. The second baseman, Robinson Cano, takes his first shot now with a man at first following the one-out single. Before the first pitch, a check at first. Another look to first.
No, he's safe.
First pitch of the at-bat. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Runner at first here, one man out. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Throw over to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Anthony Rizzo set to take his first cuts with a man at first and two away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball one. That evens it up 1-1. Runner goes for second. Pitch is high. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but... And there's the familiar stride of Ichiro as he makes his way to the box to start the home half of inning number one. And he pops up the bunt attempt. And now the infield shifts into a bunt prevent formation. No surprise with the speed that's at the plate. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Ready now, Anthony Rizzo. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Rizzo.
And he's squaring around here, but he can't connect. One strike. And he pops up the bunt attempt. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number two. Reggie Stocker gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are two away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
And the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a two-out double. Matt Kemp will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the two-out double. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. 2 out here and a runner at second. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
Well, with every pitch it misses, he just keeps digging himself a deeper and deeper hole.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Coming to the plate now, Greg Zahn, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Anthony Rizzo makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Arrieta gets the sign. 0-1 pitch on its way. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Now at the plate, Carlos Correa, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. That one's going to find the seats, strike one. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Chopped foul right at home plate. Got him. Pablo Sandoval into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going.
Pablo Sandoval.
Line drive to center field, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Starling Marte set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Manny Machado strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
The shortstop.
I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike one. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Batting 7.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. Smoke toward the hole. To the bag with it himself is Rizzo for the out. Adrian Beltre gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. On the ground to the left side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Matt Carpenter is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
Third baseman, Matt.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while. And when he does, you can forget it.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Carpenter is retired, and there's 1 away.
Batting 9.
Johnny Cueto stands in.
Johnny Cueto.
And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Swing and a little blooper to center. Ichiro moving in. 2 down. Carl Crawford will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game.
Not really a good at-bat there. Forget getting out, but he didn't see any pitches as well.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Jake Arrieta digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Catcher, Jake Arrieta.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
That thing's knee-high on the outside third of the plate. Pretty understandable why he couldn't catch up with that one.
And there's ball one. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Hit to third. Carpenter has it. And he's retired here, 1 away. Ichiro Suzuki will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. And that's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Anthony Rizzo in now, hopped out in his first trip. Cueto pauses. First pitch on its way. Swung on and chopped up the middle. There's one. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. Big Daddy Justice is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And this ball gets right past him. Boy, looked like he was in position, but they'll have a leadoff base runner. And he'll get in there safely. Digging in, Robinson Cano. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. And this is up and in, ball one.
Baseball fans see Robinson Cano and they think of his time with the Yankees and the Mariners, but some forget how great he was during the World Baseball Classic in 2013. He hit .469 for the undefeated Dominican team on his way to the tournament MVP award.
And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Anthony Rizzo comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
And now on 1-2, this might be a spot where that high fastball was just a setup so that he can come back with that big curve.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in, Carlos Correa. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
And Matt, that was a pretty nasty breaking ball that buckled him last time up, so it'll be interesting to see if they attack him with the breaking ball again here.
Ball one. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. Hit hard on the ground to second. There's Cano. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Reggie Stocker is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Absolutely nothing going on in this game so far, so we'll see if the leadoff man can get something going.
And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. Settling in now, Matt Kemp. He drew a walk his first time up. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. And that's in there for his strike, 1-1. Drives it the other way to deep right. Marte going back, and that one is out of here. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead.
Now batting, catcher, Greg Zahn.
So it's a 2-run shot for Matt Kemp, as it's now a 2-0 ball game. And the catch is made, 1 away. Manny Machado stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. In there, no balls and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
After battling injuries in previous years, Manny Machado showed everybody what he could do in 2015. He got named to the All-Star team, he participated in the Home Run Derby, and he won another Gold Glove.
Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball 1-2. Well, like you said, 2015 was definitely a year to remember for Manny. He became only the 7th Oriole to have 20 home runs and 20 stolen bases in the same year.
Yeah, for him, it's all about health. If he can stay on the field, he's going to put together a stellar career. He's got all the tools, there's no doubt about that.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. Well, as you said, Cano played for the Dominican Republic in the World Baseball Classic, but he's actually a naturalized U.S. citizen as well.
Yeah, Robinson was born in the Dominican, but growing up, he spent time in the U.S. as well. In fact, he attended junior high and a year of high school in New Jersey.
Adrian Beltre is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Now a move over to first, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake. Leading off the inning, Pablo Sandoval, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Stocker is in pursuit, and that's the first out of the inning. Starling Marte is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and they found him on a fastball last time, so let's see if they come at him with the hard stuff again.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. It's a solo shot for Starling Marte. As they cut the lead in half, it's 2-1 now. Throw in time at first for out number 2. In now, Johnny Cueto. He flew out in his last at-bat. This is flared out towards second. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty. Adrian Beltre comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. The pitcher, Jake Arrieta, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. Jim Edmonds will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. Swung on and missed, 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Crawford going back, a leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as it's now a 4-1 ball game. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
Wow.
Anthony Rizzo.
Bunt attempt, but that'll bounce foul. 1 out, nobody on. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Ready once again, Reggie Stocker. He singled his last time up. Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Runners on first with 1 down. On the ground to the right side. Oh, and he takes his eye off it there as it goes right past him into right. Ready to take his hacks again. Matt Kemp, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball one. Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle. And that's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. The run scores from second, and he is in there. Greg Zahn will get his third shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous two trips. Pickoff move to second. Don't want to forget about him. Shows bunt as he gets this one down. Rizzo comes up with it. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. Manny Machado will dig in 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Cueto is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Robinson Cano digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the fifth. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. And he'll fall behind now to 1 and 2. 4 runs here in this half inning. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike. Chris Sale will get the call here as he'll start. Leading off the inning, Carl Crawford, and they'll need him to get something going here. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
He's always so tough on left-handed hitters. That slider is just so difficult to pick up.
Ryan Braun will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Kemp has a read on it. 1 down. Big Daddy Justice will dig in. He doubled his last time.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Look out, 2-0 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Sale's ready. Here's the 2-1. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not? It's a big one.
Drilled to the left side. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Robinson Cano come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. Grounded to the right. Rizzo was there. And he is out on the tag. Adrian Beltre steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Greg Holland will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him. 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Marte on the move. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Chris Sale comes to the plate now, likely due to the large cushion he has to work with on the scoreboard. Bryce Harper will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Yeah, he's got that big lead and a chance to get deeper into this ball game, but he needs to make sure he stays focused, because sometimes that competitive edge can dwindle on you a little bit when you think you're just cruising.
Low with the splitter, ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now a swing and a fly ball. Marte sprinting after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Ichiro Suzuki will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
That's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single. Anthony Rizzo gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight-up alignment. Sent on the ground out to second. He'll go to Correa for the force, and that ends the inning. Jonathan Broxton is on to pitch now as he'll take. Leading off the inning, Anthony Rizzo. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they...
Hang on, this is hit deep into right center. This looks to have enough, and it does. A home run. A solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now. Carlos Correa is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. Rizzo is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Pablo Sandoval digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. High pop-up. Machado is there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out. At the plate, Starling Marte. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
And this has been a pretty good comeback from that leadoff home run. 2 straight outs now, and 2 strikes here as well.
2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional...
Stepping up now, Reggie Stocker. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Chopped at the plate. He's got to hurry. Throw by Sandoval is in time, 1 away. Matt Kemp gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard on the ground to the right. A dive, and he knocks it down. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a 1-out base runner. Holland pauses. First pitch on the way. Pulls the bunt attempt back, but it's in there for strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here, 0-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Marte is under it. 2 gone. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Manny Machado stands in. He got under one and popped out his last time up. To short, hit hard. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Matt Carpenter comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th. Aroldis Chapman will be summoned from the bullpen now. So he'll take
Aroldis Chapman.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Boy, hitting the guy would exactly be the smoothest way to enter a ball game. He's lucky that one didn't get it.
Edwin Encarnacion is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs. A ball and a strike.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Encarnacion is retired, and there's one away.
The pitcher, number 56.
Greg Holland will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. Eric Hosmer will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Eric Hosmer.
Right side. Rizzo fields it cleanly. The tag, and he is out. Ryan Braun will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight.
And, Matt, they'd like nothing more than to ignite a 2-out rally right here. Maybe scratch at least one across before the 9th.
And he misses with it. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Up with it, Zahn, and he is out on the tag. Chris Sale is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Leading up for Barcelona.
Into the seats, 0-1.
Robinson Cano. Now playing third base. Number 10.
High and deep to right center field. Marte ranging back. Gone!
The third baseman. Number 20.
Robinson Cano, a solo home run. And the lead is now 7-2. Base is empty here with nobody out. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
You know, on May 15th, 2015, Adrian Beltre became the 52nd player in MLB history to hit 4.
Foul right at the plate, and the count moves now to 1-2. Speaking of Beltre, he's collected more hits in his career than any other player hailing from the Dominican Republic.
And he's also only the 4th player in Major League history to hit for the cycle 3 times. He really is a rare talent at the plate.
Aroldis Chapman is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Marte. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now at the plate, Ichiro Suzuki. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. 2 out, nobody on. Now the outfield signal to play shallow. We'll see if that works out. And that misses. 1-1. Liner towards second, but there to take it in is a well-positioned Cano, and that'll end the inning. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Big Daddy Justice, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Tap fouled at home plate. Chapman's ready. 0-2 pitch on its way. 0-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. And there to handle it is Ichiro. 1 away. Robinson Cano will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole. Hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. One out, nobody on. Lined hard toward right center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. Anthony Rizzo comes forward now. A home run in his last at-bat.
And it was a changeup, and he saw it early and did a nice job of waiting back on it.
That's wide, 2-0. Runners on first with one down. Bounce slowly back toward the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Carlos Correa comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 outs here in the ninth. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over. A few bright spots in the lineup to choose from, but the brightest belong to Matt Kemp. He's our MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. We expect a good one out of this Diamond Dynasty matchup between Neverland and Kansas City. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up. Carl Crawford is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Chopped at the plate. Gonna be a tough play. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Stepping in, Big Daddy Justice. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Holiday over to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out. Robinson Cano gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Lifted the other way to left center. After it is Holiday. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. And there's the familiar stride of Ichiro as he makes his way to the box to start the home half of inning number 1. And he'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And now the infield shifts into a bunt prevent formation. No surprise with the speed that's at the plate. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And Crawford's right there to put it away for the first out. Striding into the box, Ian Kinsler, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
First baseman, Prince Fielder.
A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And Crawford's there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Anthony Rizzo makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
But right at the first baseman fielder, one away. Carlos Correa started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. Cashner's ready. Here he comes, 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
Hot shot to third. Throw on to fielder for out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in now, the versatile Pablo Sandoval. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. A solo shot here for Pablo Sandoval. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, on his way to second now. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he is in there. Matt Carpenter gets his first shot now, trying to cash in with a runner at third and 2 gone. Into the seats, 0-1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Yeah, and he's got to be careful not to give up yet another home run here in this inning. So you can see they're approaching with caution here.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Line toward the gap in left center. Holiday is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Matt Holliday strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Left fielder.
Chop foul right at home plate. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Around first, Holliday will head for second now. And a good bounce back from 0-2. It's a leadoff double. So striding in, George Brett, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And that one cut a little too much, a ball and a strike. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Has to be thinking strikeout here. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning. So stepping in, Barry Larkin, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Backhanded. And the throw forces the first baseman to leave his feet, and by the time he came down, it's too late. Reggie Jackson takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and one away. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. Coming to the plate now, Yasmani Grandal. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Pitcher, Andrew.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3. Jeff Samardzija set to lead off the third. 9-1-2 due up.
Well, you know it's always a tough inning when your pitcher leads off for you because most of the time the guys just flat out can't hit. But who knows? Maybe he can get something started here and help himself out.
Oh, a lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Into the box now, Big Daddy Justice. He flew out in his last at-bat. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Line toward right center, and Ichiro can't get it, a base hit. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. The second baseman, Robinson Cano, is at the plate now. Flied out in his first inning.
And I'm sure he'd like a base hit right now here of any sort. But hey, another fly ball wouldn't be all that bad because he should be able to drive.
Anthony Rizzo is in to try and get that second run of the inning across as he'll have a runner at third now with 2 away. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
And with 2 outs, you want to make sure those guys earn that run. Well, don't let them score on a wild pitch.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Brett has got it, and the side is retired. Ichiro Suzuki digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Checks his swing, but this will be strike two called. Pulled toward right center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And Ichiro will try to stretch it for third. And he is into third base here with a leadoff triple. Ian Kinsler in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one. Down the third baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. Chop foul with the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. A little bouncer. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. And Kinsler swings and misses here as he's gone on strikes for out number 1.
First baseman, number 84.
Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he's safe. Matt Holliday strides in here. He scored a run after doubling to get on base in his first at-bat.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
And he falls behind 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Carlos Correa is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth. Cashner gets the sign. Here's the delivery. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Tapped out in front of home. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Into the box, Pablo Sandoval. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 2-2 is our score. Leadoff man aboard at first here with nobody out. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Runner goes for second. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Holliday is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Tony Gwynn digs in here. Hit a triple his first time around.
Yeah, he already got to show off those wheels, so let's see if he can make it happen again in this at-bat.
And there he goes toward second. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. He's running again. Taken for strike 3, the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position. George Brett is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Third baseman.
Very weakly on the ground. High pop-up. Under it is Rizzo. 1 away. Barry Larkin stands in.
Number 11,
First pitch on its way.
Larkin.
Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here is Mr. October, Reggie Jackson. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Lifted in the air out to left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Matt Carpenter heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he's set down, 1 away. Jeff Samardzija gets another crack at it now. He took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Yeah, he's getting some good run on that 2-seamer. It's moving better than it was even a few innings ago.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th. Carl Crawford. Out in front of it, strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Ichiro has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Yasmani Grandal comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Catcher.
That's popped up out towards short right field. Cano is there, and it takes just 1 pitch to retire the leadoff man in the home half of the 5th. Andrew Kashner in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate. Tap foul at home plate. 1 out, nobody on. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
He's getting a lot of outs right now because he's attacking the hitters. He's not dancing around the zone.
Hit hard on the ground to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Ichiro Suzuki steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Samardzija gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. Chop foul over towards the dugout. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Crawford has a beat on it. And that retires the side. Big Daddy Justice makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning. Kashner into his motion. Here's the first pitch.
Justice.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
He pulls this one into right, but this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. Robinson Cano will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. Hit high and deep to right center. Ichiro racing back, still going back. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. Anthony Rizzo will dig in now. He's lined out and flied out in 2 trips.
Been hitting the ball pretty well, though, despite the over so far.
Fouled back. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo. As they have taken the lead, it's now 3-2. Grounder down the line at third. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Ian Kinsler, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Gwynn is there, and these fans won't like that as it's a one-pitch out to begin the home half of the sixth.
First baseman, number
Prince Fielder will take another shot here. He's flied out and lined out in 2 trips.
Well, 0 for 2, but he's taken some decent hacks. Could see a better result in this at-bat.
No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. And getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
Hit in the air out to left. Crawford moves over, and that's the second out of the inning. Matt Holliday ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him in just 3 pitches.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Pablo Sandoval steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. And now a pitch swung on and lifted toward Holliday and straight away left. 1 pitch, 1 away. Tony Gwynn steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2. Cashner sets his sights. First pitch on the way. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. To first. Fielder has it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
George Brett steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
And that'll be a base hit. So right away, the possible tying run is aboard to start the bottom of the 7th. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Barry Larkin. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. The throw pulls him off the bag. So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And here is Mr. October, Reggie Jackson. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2.
I think that's been his best pitch so far in this game. Guys just haven't been all that close to it.
This one's flared out toward left. Crawford comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Yasmani Grandal will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. Chopped weakly to the left. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. Standing in now, the pitcher, Andrew Cashner. So with 2 away, they decide to let him hit. Anthony Rizzo will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers.
Now pitching, Jake.
So with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here. Carlos Correa will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Carlos Correa.
And this one gets away. That could be a run. And he'll be tagged out heading toward the plate. And with that, the inning is over. Jake Diekman will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. Swing and a little blooper to center. Larkin onto the grass, and that's the first out of the inning. Carl Crawford gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in. Hit hard but foul. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Now batting, the center fielder, Big Daddy Justin.
Hit hard back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Robinson Cano stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. There goes the runner. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And no throw, as it turns out, as he takes second with ease. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Kinsler's there for it, and the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is. Carlos Correa digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
And you know, guys, it's never fun to have your pitcher leading off an inning for you in this situation. But, hey, who knows? Maybe you'll get lucky.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Sent on the ground out to second. Cano fields it cleanly. A quick out number 1. Ichiro Suzuki will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single. Ian Kinsler will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Drilled right back up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. Prince Fielder will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Now he's going to have to punch his way off the ropes now.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 3-0 now. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And he misses ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Matt Holliday, as he'll do his best to bring home the go-ahead run from third, 90 feet away. Nate Jones will come on now, really needing that double play ball as the bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Eddie Murray will come on to pinch hit here. And the first pitch misses high here, perhaps trying to get him to pot something up. It's 1-0. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Trying to hold the lead. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Third baseman, number 5,
George Brett is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
How about back-to-back strikeouts after?
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the... Chris Sale come on now to start the day. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Anthony Rizzo, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
And he's always so tough on left-handed hitters. That slider is just so difficult to pick up.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Line toward the alley in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number 1.
Carlos Correa.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. High and deep to right center field. Ichiro going back on it to the track. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Pablo Sandoval steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the 2nd. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Dawson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Striding in to start the 9th, Barry Larkin, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
And a slider tails outside for ball 1. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Cano is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the 9th.
Now batting,
Reggie Jackson gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Chris Sale will come on here hoping to get the final 2 outs and pick up the save. Sale's ready. Here's the first pitch.
number 10.
Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Number 9.
Yasmani Grandal stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not? It's a big one.
2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Too high. 1-2. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he turned in a really good performance.
Now from Coors Field at the foot of the Rocky Mountains, MLB The Show is on the air. It'll be Diamond Dynasty action this evening between the Farmers and the Bomb Squad. A big-time arm and a power bat. Should be fun. First pitch is next. Ichiro Suzuki is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning 1-0. Samardzija has his target. 1-0 on its way. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Swing and a liner, but foul. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will land foul. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Quinn is in pursuit, one away. In now, Starling Marte, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Oh, he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike one. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Robinson Cano gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Chopped foul right at home plate. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. To 2-2 now.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Crawford moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. And the left-handed hitting Carl Crawford will stand in to start the home half of inning number 1.
Left fielder, Carl Crawford.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Marte is there to make the catch, and it's a 1-pitch out to start the home first.
Batting second.
Stepping in, Big Daddy Justice, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout, and this is taken in by Beltre for the second out. The second baseman, Robinson Cano, gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Ripped down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. He's around first on his way to second now. Anthony Rizzo set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Cut fastball, and it's by him 1-1. cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one. A runner on first with 2 away. Seared down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. Correa is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Jerry Butts makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number 1. Now to the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Samardzija gets the sign. Here's the 0-1.
Nope.
And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Quinn giving chase. 2 gone. Adrian Beltre into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. And he misses low with it. 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a cut fastball finds the target. 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Shortstop
Carlos Correa is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Now the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Carlos Correa will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second.
Carlos Correa.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count. 0-1. Taken high and deep to right. Ichiro racing back. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Batting 6.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And standing in now, the versatile Pablo Sandoval. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw on to first is in time to get Sandoval, and there are 2 gone now. Tony Gwynn gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Chop foul over towards the dugout. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Kenny Lofton is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
Pittsburgh center fielder.
Smoke toward the hole. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Johnny Cueto stands in for the first time.
Johnny Cueto.
Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him. 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. And he fights this one off to stay alive. Third inning, no score to this point. Now a swing and a fly ball. Quinn sprinting after it, and foul. Samardzij's ready, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll get down for a base hit. Ichiro Suzuki will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. Runner at first here, one man out. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. But this will land untouched. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Justice. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. At the plate, Starling Marte. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And a ball, 1-0.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
And he falls behind now, 2-0. 2 out with the man at first. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Matt Carpenter digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
High and deep to right center. Ichiro ranging back. And this one is gone. A home run. Solo shot to right center. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0. Heading out towards shallow right. Ichiro has it in his tracks, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Carl Crawford digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. High in the air and deep to left center field. Lofton racing back, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And Crawford's in full gear now, heading for third. And the offense continues as he's into third with a triple.
Center fielder number 7.
Big Daddy Justice will stand in, looking to make this a 2-0 game if he can perhaps get a ball airborne.
Yeah, you got to put the ball in play right here. A ground ball would probably work as well as long as you don't hit it too hard right at a corner guy.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Marte is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Second baseman.
Striding into the box, Robinson Cano. He singled his last time up. High and deep to left center field. Lofton ranging back to the track, to the wall. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
First baseman number 44, Anthony
Robinson Cano, a solo home run, as it's now a 3-0 ball game. And he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as this. Robinson Cano is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Jerry Butts stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Nobody out, runner on first. Gets a small piece near the plate. That winds up foul for the second strike. Liner toward right center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. Anthony Rizzo is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Out in front of it, strike 1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, as it's now a 3-all ball game. Adrian Beltre will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. Gone. Back-to-back homers.
The batter, number 1, shortstop.
So a solo home run off the bat of Adrian Beltre as they take the lead 4-3. Samardzija into the windup. Here's the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. 4 runs here in this half inning. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. On the ground to the right side. Rizzo is there, and he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and standing in is the veteran center fielder Kenny Lofton. This is line to left. Crawford is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Johnny Cueto will dig in. He singled his first time around.
Yeah, he showed a little prowess with the bat last time, and they may have to pitch him a little bit tougher right here.
The 0-1 on its way. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Strike 3, and that'll put an end to a big inning. Carlos Correa will stand in to lead things off here in what's now a brand new ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Pablo Sandoval stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. A lot of balls down in the zone in the last inning or so.
And I think that's in response to getting bit by those 2 home run balls. He might be a little leery of challenging guys right now, and I don't blame him. Keep it down there.
Tony Gwynn is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Marte is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Into the box now, Matt Carpenter. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, he absolutely crushed it earlier, so let's see if he can get into another one in this at-bat.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. In the dirt here. Now he'll fake a throw to second and look to first instead. And he is in there. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone. A home run. So it's a two-run shot to right center, his second of the game, as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game. Lofton is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Ichiro Suzuki, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Bounce towards the second baseman. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Starling Marte will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. That's inside. 2-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hot shot to third. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. Robinson Cano will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0.
Baseball fans see Robinson Cano, and they think of his time with the Yankees and the Mariners, but some forget how great he was during the World Baseball Classic in 2013. He hit .469 for the undefeated Dominican team on his way to the tournament MVP award.
Pitch inside, the throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. 1 out and a runner on second base. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. Jerry Butts is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
You love to try to be able to get ahead of hitters, and he has thrown a first pitch strike about 60% of the time, but he's not throwing him in good locations, and that's why he's getting hit.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Under it is Carpenter, and that's out number 2. So stepping in, Anthony Rizzo, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Tap fouled at home plate. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Driven to right field and deep. Quinn going back. Gone!
Third baseman number 29.
So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, and they take a 7-5 lead. A good pitch there on 0-1 as this is hit fouled over to the right side. Strike 2 now. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 3 runs already home here. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. So it's back to the top of the order now. And here comes the speedy Carl Crawford. Zach Britton is going to take over here in inning number 5.
Zach.
Ryan Braun will get a shot here as a pinch hitter. Shot towards second, but there is the second baseman Cano for the first out.
Center fielder number 7.
Big Daddy Justice will dig in now. He's popped out and lined out. 0 for 2 thus far.
Well, he's got nothing to show for it, but his last at-bat was a nice one. He put a good swing on it.
Britton pauses. Here he comes 0-1. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
And he's always so tough on left-handed hitters. That slider is just so difficult to pick up.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Line toward right center. And another base hit for him. Now 3 for 3 in this one. Anthony Rizzo will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
Hits are even at 7 apiece. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Grounded softly to the right. He's got it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Carlos Correa will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Quinn has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1.
Center fielder number 7.
Kenny Lofton will try things again. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips.
Yeah, he got solid contact on that line out, but it just didn't work out. In this game, you have to trust your approach. Eventually, it's going to pay off.
Around second, he'll try for 3rd. And he's going to make it easily. It's a stand-up triple. Zach Britton will come on as he's newly into the ballgame, getting his first plate appearance now here in the 6th. Michael Brantley will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers.
Now pitching.
Called to the bullpen now, and the man making the appearance is the hard-throwing youngster Chris Sale. A.J. Pollock will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. In there, no balls and a strike. Fly ball heading for the alley. Justice ranging back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from 3rd crosses the plate. It's now an 8-5 game. Ichiro Suzuki will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
Line toward the alley and left center, and that'll get down out there. And the run is in to score from second. That makes it a 9-5 ball game. Starling Marte gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Runners on first with 1 down. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Flares this one over toward first. But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first. Robinson Cano steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. And it appears as though we'll see a pinch hitter now as the switch hitter Ben Zobrist is a runner on first with 2 away. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Looped out toward third. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Will Harris will come on now as he'll start out the leading off the inning. Carlos Correa, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Second base, number 18.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Pablo Sandoval will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Tony Gwynn will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of feeding out a hit.
Chris Sale will come on now as he inherits. Sale sets. Here's the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. And he's safe. Matt Carpenter stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one. Edwin Encarnacion will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
And you know what, Matt? He's just made it look so easy out there. I think they've got to change their approach right here. Use some caution or something.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now. Skied into straightaway right. Ichiro on the move, and that ends the inning. Jerry Butts is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Catcher, Jerry.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Down the third baseline. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Anthony Rizzo comes forward now, and he's got to be feeling pretty confident, having already launched 2 balls over the fence in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Another one sent foul. A runner at first with no outs here. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Adrian Beltre gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
You know, on May 15th, 2015, Adrian Beltre became the 52nd player in...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side.
It's time for the...
Chris Sale will come on, and as he's newly entered into the ballgame, he'll get his first plate appearance now here in inning number 7. Francisco Lindor is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. High in the air out to center field. Lofton is there. And that's the first out of the inning. Ryan Braun stands in for the second time. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Big Daddy Justice stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
You talk about tying a guy up. My goodness.
But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Grounded to third. Beltre's there. Zobrist back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. Greg Holland will be summoned from the bullpen now, so he'll take over to start inning number 8. Carlos Correa is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2. Swing and a ball hit fairly well, heading high and deep toward right center. Justice on the move. 1 out. Kenny Lofton gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. In the air now out to left field. Braun has a beat on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Chris Sale will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
This fastball is looking pretty lively right now.
This is hit softly to third, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the... Leading off the inning, Robinson Cano, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Hard hit ball to second, and this is going to be his 4th hit of the game, as this should wind up as extra bases. Around first, on his way to second now. The relay, and he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game. Anthony Rizzo will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
And he falls behind 0-2. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Number 1.
Carlos Correa ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time
Your
up.
attention,
Raleigh
please.
Fingers will get the call now as he'll try to get the...
Raleigh Fingers.
Now he chops at a sinker here as this one's top foul off to the right. Fingers is ready. Here it is on 0-1. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Pablo Sandoval digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
Men on third with 2 down. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him in the... At the plate, Ichiro Suzuki. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Hit out towards second. Cano has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Starling Marte digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he was pretty unlucky last time because he squared up that fastball nicely. So we're going to have to see if they still come at it with hard stuff.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Well, and he's got a great splitter. You're talking 88 miles an hour. You think you can hit it, but it just disappears on you.
And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Tony Gwynn will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Your attention, please. Now
So a
pitching,
new pitcher set to
Aroldis Chapman.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Fouled back. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Lofton is after it. He's got it 1 away. Edwin Encarnacion will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it 1 pitch at a time, 1 runner at a time.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Chapman's ready. 0-2 on its way. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw on to first will take care of Encarnacion for the second out. Standing in now, the pitcher, Greg Holland. So with 2 away, they decide to let him hit instead of burning the pinch hitter. Eric Hosmer will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hosmer.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And that'll do it as he puts the squeeze on that one, and with a whimper there, that will be the final out of the ball game. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top